You gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Leung back with GrooveAsia Live. Hope you're having a great weekend. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And just excuse the mess around me. Yes, it's been a very busy weekend. We've been attending training, we've had classes, we've had meetings, and I've also been recording some videos, and that's why you see that little green screen thingy right behind me as well. Don't mind it. I'm sure you'll see that in very short while, the actual video itself. And of course, I'm sure some of you may have noticed my very cool brand new GrooveAsia shirt. By the way, have you gotten yours yet? If not, what's stopping you? Make sure that you go and get yours right now, because the more that you're going to be a part of everything that we do, the more we're going to want to brand ourselves, the more we're going to get more exposure for one another. And yes, we want to create this groovement, as we call it. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have all the cool GrooveAsia stuff as well. Now, hopefully all of you have been spending some great quality time with your family or with your friends, with each other. I know that for many of us, especially within the community itself, especially for certain active members as well as leaders, we have been very busy, just like me, over the last couple of days with training. Now, what kind of training, you might be asking? Well, just a few weeks ago, if in case you are brand new, somehow missed out on some of these announcements and things like that, we actually did announce right here on the show, as well as amongst many other forms of announcements, whether it's just from a video, from different posts that we make inside of the groups, on the pages, and everything like that. We announced that GrooveAsia would be sponsoring a series of different training events. Have you been taking full advantage of those? Let us know inside of the comments as well, because of course we want to make sure that if you had the opportunity to join us, these are actual advanced 2-day events that are not normally free. Okay, these are sponsored because they're actually paid for by GrooveAsia so that our members can actually attend. This is why another big reason, another huge benefit for joining us right here inside the GrooveAsia is for this particular reason, amongst many other ones. Okay, so if you haven't had the chance already, make sure that you go to the page that you see on the screen right now. Okay, it's grooveasia.cm/sponsored. Once again, that's grooveasia.cm/sponsored. And right here is what you're going to see. Of course, we announced this probably a few weeks back now, which is why you're not going to see a lot of all the different things that are still available. In fact, the 2-day live Facebook training workshop was last week. The 2-day live cash flow injection sales workshop was this past weekend. And the way that a lot of these sponsored events work is, of course, usually, as much as we try and we want to welcome back a lot of these different experts who are our great friends, a lot of times they're very busy. For example, our speaker today, he mentioned how he was up at 6 a.m. because of time differences, just to make sure that he can be on live with us for almost the entire day, the last several hours, which is absolutely crazy. This is the kind of commitment that our leaders and our experts and all of our friends within our network, is all the sacrifices that we all collectively make in order for you to actually benefit. So make sure that if at all possible, you join us live, because there is no guarantee that, number one, it will be repeated. Number two, that it will actually be done again. And number three, that it's even recorded in the first place. So of course, we want to make sure that you don't miss out. Okay, once you come here to grooveasia.cm/sponsored, what you'll see is a page full of all of our most updated, and whenever we have brand new ones, they will be updated as soon as possible. Free courses fully sponsored by GrooveAsia. As you can see, a quick note, these are normally paid courses, which means that availability is very limited and only through the GrooveAsia sponsorship and our scholarship as well. So if you want to learn more about things like digital marketing. Today, we talked about sales. We also have another one on entrepreneurship, which I'll talk more about in just a moment. But as you can see, there is another one next weekend for health and wellness, which not necessarily related to business or entrepreneurship, but without health, without wellness, I'm sure we can all agree, none of the money and wealth in the world would even matter, right? Because you don't even have the health to actually take care of yourself in order to make it happen. And you also cannot enjoy the lifestyle that all the different cool things will allow you to do, right? So that is the next one. As you come over here on this page, you will see all the ones that's expired already. As a matter of fact, even before the class started, this course was maxed out. This course was maxed out as well. The good news is that at the current time, we have one class left, which is next weekend on the 11th and 12th of September, and this one is still available, okay? So if you are, of course, interested in being a bigger part of everything that we do right here at GrooveAsia, take full advantage of all the cool things that we do provide for you, then yes, the good news is that they're still coming. The next one is available, and of course, we welcome you to be a part of any future ones as well. Now, just to give you a quick summary of some of the cool things that we did talk about over the past, I don't know, week or so. Last week, just as a summary, we did have a Facebook mastery class, and obviously that being a marketing class, a digital marketing class. Right after that course was over, if you actually check out this particular post that we posted last week right over here, the cool thing is that if you are a graduate of a lot of the things that we do, a lot of the courses that are being offered, a lot of the training that we provide, then that also qualifies you more or less, at least for round one, to be a part of future opportunities, including teams that we create. And so, for example, last week, we complete the Facebook Mastery class. And for those of you who actually attended, who were able to read up on whatever we posted over here and had the opportunity to respond with what we asked for inside of this post, then fortunately for all of you, as you can see, we have probably close to 79 or 80 different comments of people who are interested in joining our marketing team. You would have the opportunity to see what else, at least a sneak peek on what's coming up next. Now, one thing to note is that, of course, these are preliminary qualifications. If you make it through past round one, it doesn't necessarily mean that you make it through past round two. So by all means, okay, by simply attending a class or saying that you attended a class, it doesn't automatically qualify you. You also still need to have that leadership attitude that we've been talking about. You need to be active. You need to be able to follow the instructions the way that they're being instructed and follow the guidelines, and also lead others and really just demonstrate your leadership as well, because this is not by any means a class, right? It's not a mentorship. It's not for newbies to get support. In fact, that's not what any of these groups are for. It's for you to become a leader. It's for you to demonstrate your leadership. And once you do that, also provide you with additional opportunities to not only learn even more, but also to earn with us as well. And that's why all of this is so exciting. And that's why, even though all of these classes are sponsored for you, you actually don't have to pay anything, right? All you have to do is make the commitment to actually attend. Well, if you say, well, I don't want to attend, I'm not happy with this, I'm better than that, whatever else, then unfortunately, it also means that the opportunity also doesn't apply to you. But with all of that, I see a lot of you who are obviously very active, very excited, very motivated. And so there's plenty of these types of opportunities to go around. In fact, we don't even want too many individuals on our teams. We don't want them to be too big, because the bigger the teams are, the harder they will become to manage, right? So we're actually looking to cut down that even more with round 2 and round 3, different rounds of additional applications and things like that. So make sure that if you want to stay within these teams and you want to be excited about all the different cool things that are in store for you, make sure that you don't lose your vision. Make sure that you keep on track, because the more dedicated and committed you are, the more excitement and the more opportunities will be available to you as well. Okay, so with all of that, that was last week. Now, this week, just so that you know, when you go back over here to our sponsored page, what you'll notice is that this past weekend, we did have a sales workshop. Okay, this is called the Cash Flow Injection Sales Workshop, where for 2 full days, our guest expert actually shared with you different ways of not only marketing, but also sales as well. And so with all of that, just know that within, I don't know, about 30 minutes time, or maybe even a little bit less than that, a little bit sooner than that, we are going to announce a brand new team. And the reason why I'm saying this to you right now before we even launched it is because, of course, this is yet another live event. We also want to give incentives for those of you who are early birds, who are fast action takers, who actually come and join us for all of these live events, especially G Live or GrooveAsia Live or any one of our live streams or live shows, because we've told you, if we told you once, we told you 1,000 times, right? A lot of important announcements are made on these shows. So for those of you who are here, we congratulate you, and we want to give you early bird opportunity to comment on this video if this is something that you're interested in. And for those of you who did comment on this video, while we are on live, okay, you will be amongst the first of our priority to be able to join us for this brand new team that we will be announcing in just about 90 minutes from now. You can see that this is set to be launched already, okay? Whom amongst our sponsored training graduates this weekend is interested in joining this brand new GrooveAsia sales team, okay? With even more opportunities for you to learn and earn from sales that you make through new skills that you have acquired, okay? Here's the important thing, and let this be, don't say that you weren't warned, right? Let's just say that this is something that I will share with you right now. You must leave a comment to express your interest and share your biggest takeaway from the course that you attended, which was also paid for by GrooveAsia. Okay, so first and foremost, of course, you need to have attended this past weekend, both days, if possible. But at the very least, definitely make sure that you leave the comments as expressed right here. Not just, it was awesome. Yes, it was great. I learned a lot. It's great. Of course, we would love these types of different types of feedback that you enjoyed it. However, this is much more than just a testimonial, much more than just a sharing. This is your more or less application to join us on this brand new exciting sales team, where you will have the opportunity to work alongside with us, alongside with agency team members, alongside with fellow leaders to, yes, even earn commissions as well for sales that you have made. So that is why, of course, it is extremely important that you go through the training first. Otherwise, if you're just interested but not qualified because you've never been trained, then unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make those sales, and we wasted those leads, and we're all just kind of wasting our time. So that's why, once again, it is very important that you attend all these different training that are sponsored. And that's the reason why we sponsor them for you, is because we want you to be successful, and we want you to succeed alongside with us on our teams. If you're not fully trained, then unfortunately, you don't qualify, right? So with that, if you're interested, we invite you in about 15 minutes time to check this out, okay? 16 minutes time, check this out inside of our Facebook group. If you have not yet joined, make sure that you do so, grooveasia.cm. You'll be able to find that right there inside of Facebook as well. We invite you to leave a comment right here on this post so that you will be able to pre-qualify yourself to join us. Lots of cool things, because as we just mentioned, for the sales team, we will be using this for our agency team, for selling platinum accounts, more opportunities as well in the future to earn commissions across a wide variety of different projects. So if you're excited about that, give us #excited inside the comments. Let us know that you're interested in joining us on the sales team, because there's going to be so much more opportunities alongside with us. But seeing that we always like to over deliver, right? We actually not just had 1, but 2 training events over the course of this weekend. Now, for those of you who maybe joined us, are a part of our teams, have been active, and somehow got the memo, on Friday, okay, today is Sunday, if you're watching us #live, right? But later on, if you're watching us #replay, you don't know when this was actually recorded live or whatever else. Yes, today is Sunday. And so last Friday, we actually had our first ever GrooveAsia group meeting otherwise known or called as GrooveAsia GM. Okay, it was of course something that had been planned for a very long time. And so with that, we actually had a lot of really amazing announcements. We had training itself from a lot of our leaders, and we shared a lot of different announcements and things like that. And on that actual event itself, for those of you who didn't get the chance to actually join us, we actually introduced for the very, very first time a very special guest. Okay, it wasn't me. Of course, I had a little keynote thing that lasted maybe 4 or 5 minutes. And then, of course, we had John, who is the COO of GrooveAsia, or also a co-founder of the company and things like that. He worked really hard, by the way, over the past months to get this event together. So a huge applause to him once again for making it happen. However, okay, behind the scenes between me as well as John, there was actually one other guy that was never actually introduced all this time. He actually has the role of the director of GrooveAsia, and we introduced him for the very first time at this GM as our very special guest, where he actually shared a ton of great information about entrepreneurship, about business, about what is to be expected by leaders in GrooveAsia. His name is Terrence, and if you have the opportunity to meet him, give us a hashtag Terrence inside of the comments so that we know that he is no longer a stranger in the world of GrooveAsia. You will hear a lot about him, from him, as well as we continue to work more closely with him. But of course, he is also a very busy guy. He has his own events, he has his own trainings, he has his own businesses, his own agencies, a lot of things that he continues to run, okay? And because of that, though, and because he didn't have much time with us on the actual group meeting itself, for attendees of the GrooveAsia group meeting, okay, yet another surprise, yet another bonus, yet another really cool thing. That's why you must join us any opportunity that you can. He even offered a sponsorship for yet another event, another program that just so happened to coincidentally happen this weekend as well. It was on the topic of entrepreneurship and the topic of increasing business. And it's not something that, from what I understand, he will be planning to do again as well. So congratulations for those of you who actually joined us for this event right here, the group meeting, because for those who attended, you also got another scholarship to actually attend his actual event, which of course we actually sponsored as well. And as you can see, this is where this actually came from. I posted this yesterday at 10:50 a.m. my time. Leaders are not developed overnight. Training is always continuous and only for those who make the time to improve themselves. Okay, so make the commitment to succeed, and we are willing to provide you with the education that you need. More leaders, entrepreneurs, and sales professionals are being created this weekend. Are you maximizing your unfair advantage of being a member of our community right here at GrooveAsia? Because if you are, then of course you have the opportunity to be sponsored, not just for the cash flow injection workshop that we just talked about, but the one that was also conducted by Mr. Terrence Yao himself, the co-founder of Summit Asia, which is our partner for this event, which is also John's partner at Summit as well. He actually conducted this Unfair Advantage Business Series, which allowed any one of us who are right here within GrooveAsia, who has been acknowledged and recognized as a leader, to be able to attend this live alongside with him, to ask him questions, learn with him and with each other, so that we can also grow as entrepreneurs. We can also grow as leaders within the GrooveAsia community, so that we can eventually help more people. Okay, so with that, hopefully you share the same vision as us, because once again, you can see hopefully that yes, we're always aiming to over deliver. That is why it should always be a part of everything that we do. Now, it doesn't mean anything to us, obviously. If you really think about it, we do all these things for you. Yes, we sponsor all these events for anybody who wants to attend. But if you really think about it, it doesn't make a difference to me It doesn't make a difference to John. It doesn't make a difference to Terrence. It doesn't make a difference to Groove or GrooveAsia. It doesn't make a difference to Mike Philsame or John Cornetta or Donna Fox or any one of the leaders if you decide that you don't want to attend. If you decide for whatever reason, okay, and I've seen this, not pointing fingers, but out of ego, out of pride, out of whatever else, you decide that, oh, I'm not going to attend this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to blah, 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 right? It's nobody's loss except for your own. Understand that, okay? Because I don't get anything out of it, and it makes no difference to me, to any one of our leaders, if you decide that you do not want to join. However, I will tell you that it is you, right, whom it would make a difference to. It is you who will be learning. It is you who will be developing your own skills. It is you who will be provided with the opportunities to join us on the variety of training and teams that we ultimately have. For those of you who attend, for those of you who are active and continue to be active and learn all these different things who are outside of this community, you no less would need to invest a minimum of thousands and thousands and thousands in USD. I'm sure you'll agree, right? All these kinds of trainings that we're giving you. Well, of course, if you allow yourself to, it will be a life-changing opportunity. It will be a life-changing experience for you if you let it. Okay, so by no means are we saying, hey, join us, please, right? Truth be told, I don't even know, right? I don't even know half of who may have joined or who haven't joined unless I saw you inside the Zoom room, unless you volunteered and you were up on the virtual stage and you were called upon and you did some exercises or whatever else. Truth be told, if your camera wasn't on, if I didn't see you, if you were not called upon, I wouldn't know if you were there or not. So by not showing up just because you were angry at something or not happy with something or for whatever other reason, right? Really, you're doing nobody else a disfavor except for yourself, okay? So do yourself a favor. Make sure that you take full advantage of everything that's being offered right here at GrooveAsia, because truth be told, the only person that it truly benefits is you, and nobody else suffers as a result of your absence, okay? So hopefully we do wish to see you in future sessions of whatever it is that we decide to do, and look forward to welcoming you inside of our teams, because we're going to do a lot of extraordinary stuff. In the meanwhile, we do have, again, as a reminder, yet another sponsored course again next weekend. Yes, there will be more as time goes on. And even after this one, I don't know if we're going to have a break or not, because I think we're kind of overdue for yet another internal GrooveAsia sponsored mini course that we want to do for you as well. So if you want a mini course that's done by me or any one of our leaders, give us a hashtag mini course inside the comments so that we know that you're interested in learning more from us. Of course, in the past couple of months, we also gave you a couple other ones where we showed you how to do website building, simple landing pages, affiliate marketing, and things like that. And so if you're excited for more additional mini courses, where it's going to be an opportunity not just for us to share more with you directly on the topic of how to make money with Groove and GrooveAsia as a super affiliate, but in addition to that, also give you as an affiliate, as a JV partner, more opportunities to promote this to your people, to provide and share more value to your people, right? This is yet another opportunity and yet another bonus that we do right here inside of Groove. In the meantime, wait for that announcement. It will be coming very soon, probably sometime within the next few to several days as soon as we plan it. However, in the meantime, let's not forget grooveasia.cm/sponsored. Once again, grooveasia.cm/sponsored. That's where you are going to go in order for you to register for the next GrooveAsia sponsored event, which is going to be on the topic of health and wellness, which I'm sure many of us will also want as well. Obviously, a little hint and splash of entrepreneurship and how that can obviously engage you and improve you in your business and everything along those lines as well. But regardless, this is something that we want to make sure that you are familiar with, just because it is something that ultimately will help you in your professional and business life. All right, so with that, that is pretty much our update here for you today. Yes, it is yet another update for the weekend. As time goes on over the course of the week, of course, we're going to have a lot more announcements for you. So stay tuned for all the upcoming cool freebies, as well as cool announcements and potential bonuses I'm sure you're not going to want to miss. If this is your first time here, usually at this point, this is pretty much the update that we have for you. But before we end, usually what we like to do is to say hi to just a few of you who have been leaving comments to let you know that we see you, you are acknowledged, and you are definitely applauded. We are grateful to you for being interactive. Okay, so we have Annie, who's joined us from Facebook saying #live. Great to see you, Annie. Thank you for joining us. I know that it is very early in the morning for you right now, but I also understand that you also joined us over the weekend's sponsored events. So congratulations for investing in your mind, your time to improve yourself. I know that you're very active in that. Queen Bees also join us #live. Nice see you. Look nice on you. Talking about the shirt probably. Thank you very much. Waiting for you, obviously, Annie, to also have your shirt as well. I'm sure as a community leader, this is something that you're also going to be wearing during your future presentations as well. So good on that. Linny is saying hello. #live. Great to see you as always, Linny. And then we also have, let me see, lost my spot over here because suddenly we had a whole bunch of different comments coming in. So let me go ahead and try and find my spot again. Wow, a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and lose my spot once again. Okay, so over here, now I found it. Linny says hello to Annie. Annie says, oh, red, #GrooveAsia shirt. Yes, this is the polo one, by the way. Soon, I'm sure you'll see me wearing the regular t-shirt as well, but I'm wearing this one today because I just recorded a video. Chanel says #live. The trainings have been simply amazing. The one by Mr. Grant Morrell just finished. Yes, it did. And we timed it perfectly so that we came on this GrooveAsia Live right when that was over, at least about 5 or 10 minutes after that was over, to give people like you, Chanel, a chance to, take a break and then come back and see, oh, wow, another one. So great to see you. I'm glad you're able to join us right after that one was over. Annie is saying hello back to Linny. Queen Bees is saying hello to everyone. We also have Tata Corvera, who is a great historian, by the way. Almost every time that we have a live meeting, a live event, a live training, she's really great at doing screenshots and making sure that she takes pictures of all the events. Although what I will say, Tata Corvera, and not just you, but a few other people, about time we start taking better pictures and screenshots of me, because what I've been noticing is that time and time again, a lot of screenshots feature me with my eyes closed. Why do you do that? Make sure that you notice that my eyes are open. I don't look fat. I don't look ugly. I don't look crazy. I don't look cross-eyed, whatever else. My eyes are open. I'm looking normal. Okay. Do me a favor. It's not anybody else's favor, because I'm sure other people get a great laugh out of it. Haha, that's funny. But hey, do me a favor. Throw me a bone. At least post a good picture of me, huh? Tak, as well as anybody else. But regardless, thank you. All jokes aside, for all of your posting, because we absolutely appreciate you for posting these pictures as well. Queen Bee saying super value trainings, a lot of information learned to be applied for success, and a whole bunch of virtual hugs. Thank you for all of that. Linny is saying thank you, GrooveAsia, for the training. Thank you to Simon and John for our leaders and everything. John, speaking of which, the boss himself, saying hello all to everybody. I don't know if you have the opportunity, and maybe if John wants to schedule a meeting for any one of our leaders, I'm sure he's also dying to show off his red GrooveAsia shirt as well. If you want to schedule something, check my message, Mr. John. If you want to schedule any kind of a meeting, I'm sure it is a good one for us to wrap up the weekend as well, to give an update to all of our leaders and things like that. If you also want to simultaneously show off your red shirt as well, it will be a great chance for us to do so. So let us know. And for all of you who are inside of our groups, and our chat. Stay tuned in case that we do decide that we want to have a quick impromptu quick meeting just to share with you what is coming up over the next few days and weeks. Lots of exciting things that we want to prepare you for. Tata Corvera is saying good evening to everyone. What a long day. I'm sure it was a long weekend as well. Chester saying W days of information overload for the past 2 weeks. Yes, not just these 2 days, last 2 weeks, but guess what? It's not over. There's more next week. And the week after that, and the week after that, there's going to be so much more. We will always continue to over deliver. Give us a hashtag over deliver if you know what we're talking about. We will always continue to over deliver for you if you, of course, have the aptitude to learn and to commit to improving yourself as well. And he says, learn a lot of super valuable information over the weekend. I cannot wait to apply for my business for success. Awesome. And we cannot wait for you to apply as well, especially right here in the GrooveAsia community. Jivanjot saying, yes, always keeping my eye up for it. Awesome. And he's saying, great to see Tata Corvera and Chester as well. Queen Bee saying, hi, John. Great to see you here. John is saying there is a shade of red for every man. Yes, there is. And for that, we're just going to leave it at that because I'm sure John has a lot of hidden meanings with everything that he says. Jivanjot says, truly great sessions. Lenny is saying the opportunity in learning those training for the past 2 weeks is really priceless. It can't be taken away from me. It can't be taken away from you. It's also not available anywhere else. So that is why there's always ultra value in always continuing to invite people into our community. Think of it this way. If you're not sharing, if you're not inviting other people to join us, it only means that you don't care about them. It only means that you don't want to share value, because everybody who has been active with us, they can attest the kind of value that they get right here inside this community, and we share a great majority of them for absolutely free. So do anybody whom you care about a favor, invite them into our community, invite them into our Facebook group, invite them into our teams, into our pages, into our YouTube channels, into our community, especially to our live events, because all you're doing is you are sharing value and you are helping people, sharing, delivering freedom around the world together. Remember our mission. Okay, we cannot do that alone. I cannot do that by myself. John cannot do it with just the resources that we have. We all must do this together. Okay, let's all do this together. Share this with as much people as possible. If nothing else, simply invite them into the community and invite them into our benefits, our advantages of our courses, because yes, they will get absolutely tremendous value, okay, just for being a part of what we do. So Lenny, lead the path, lead the way, and make sure that you're sharing and telling others to share as well, because all we're doing is we're helping people when we're doing this. I believe this is Jeanette from Hong Kong. Eat咗未啊? Yes, I've eaten. Actually, I had lunch. 食咗晏啦，不過就未食飯. Okay, Facebook user. I need to show you, by the way, how to actually get your name to be seen, how to get your photos to be seen, because obviously we're not able to see your face right now. Okay, 以咗未 means have you eaten yet? For those of you who are not Chinese or Cantonese, and my response was yes, I had lunch, but not yet dinner. Okay, and then John is saying hello, Queen Bees. Nicholas is saying what a huge weekend, and it's not even over yet. Nothing, Nicholas, is ever over, right? Every time we say, hey, let's work on this project, let's work on this translation, let's work on this page. Yes, it's finally done, but things will always continue to develop. Things will always continue to improve, and our work is almost never going to be done, not until every last person on earth who needs to get this value, who needs to be a part of our mission, who shares in the same vision as us, also are a part of our journey, a part of what we do. So I'm sure you can agree, Mr. Nicholas, as well as everyone else who's here, our work is never going to be done. This is the meaning of not just leaving our legacy, but living our legacy. Because what this means is that we are doing that we want future generations to do in 100 years. When none of us are here anymore, we want more people to continue at that point in time to continue the work that we started, right? This is what we mean by changing the world, changing the entire universe. Okay, from the way that it is right now to the way that it will become, we are the ones who will lead that path towards freedom for not just ourselves, but for those in generations after us as well. That's why this is so valuable. Everything that we do is so valuable. And Nicholas, thank you for being one of our leaders to making it happen as well. Lenny is saying there are lots of things going on my mind right now. Can't wait to apply to my business. There's going to be so many things. Lenny, stay tuned for you to continue to learn. Yes, it is a continuation of learning and education all around the way. Okay. Annie says, hello to Jivinja, saying W. I don't know what that's supposed to look like on your screen, but on my screen, it just says W. Maybe it's some kind of a really cute or loving type of emoji that we cannot see, unfortunately, right here on streamer. Jivinja is saying hello back to Annie. Chanel is saying, wow, something really amazing, apparently, that Chanel got to check out. So whatever that is, share that amongst everybody else so that everyone else can be wowed as well. I'm sure we're all excited about that as well. Queen Bee says, whoop, whoop, sales team. Oh, probably that was what you were excited about. Yes, we're creating a brand new sales team, which by now, probably, if you go inside of our Facebook group, it might be automatically posted by now because I think it's more than 15 minutes since we last first started on this actual live show. So check it out. If it's there, make sure that you follow the instructions on the comment to leave a response. If in fact you want to be a big part of the sales team and everything else that we do, plus the opportunities that are involved. Talk says, yes, the learning experience today is very informative. Sitting 10 to 11 hours straight was priceless. Thank you, GrooveAsia. I love this community. Yes, absolutely awesome. And this is just the beginning. If this is the type of stuff that you guys enjoy, you guys and gals enjoy, then obviously this is something that we will continue to provide for you. You are welcome. All right. And he says, excited for the sales teaming. Facebook user also saying hashtag live. Another Facebook user saying sounds awesome. Chanel is hashtag excited. Jivinja saying love this workshop due to the clarity and also a big reminder for me to work on myself more so that I can go to the next level with more confidence. Yes, Jivinja, I do notice. And of course, I acknowledge you for actually, recognizing this in yourself. I noticed you inside of the Groove community for months and months, actually more than a year now. We're quite quickly approaching the 1 year anniversary of the Groovathon, which is October of last year. And I know that you were online before that even then, right? So with all of that, and now we're in September. So yes, we're 11 plus months already into that. I know that you've been around and I'm just waiting for you to actually get out of your shell and finally share with us your success. I know it's coming. I'm glad and I'm happy to hear that this weekend was a rude awakening for you. And whatever it is that you need to do next, Mr. Jivanjat, we look forward to your progress. We look forward to your positive updates, and we look forward to sharing in your excitement with you when you share with us your results. Okay, so along with Jivanjat, make sure that all of you who are on the same boat, in a very similar predicament, do that same thing, right? Realize, awaken yourself, and make sure that you do what you need to do in order for you to make that happen as well. Tata Corvera, also excited, and so is Linny. Join us, hashtag live. John is also joining us, hashtag live as well. So is Nicholas with GroovePages Training. Tata is saying hello to Annie. Your energy is to the highest level. That is awesome. Chanel giving all of us a great round of applause. I believe I also noticed you, Donna, because you turned your camera on so that I was able to see you inside at least one of the different trainings that we had over the course of this weekend. And you obviously join us as well on Friday. That's how you got the invitation. So she says hashtag Terrence. And Nicholas, I know that you were inside of Terrence's training as well. Hashtag Terrence. Wooly, Linny, as well as John, Tata Corvera, also saying hashtag Terrence, and Terrence here as well. Queen Bees, yes. Chester, by the way, great to see you. Queen Bee says, love Terrence, how he teaches on copywriting. And yes, copywriting is definitely yet another skill that we ultimately will need to have more experts on within the GrooveAsia community. So with all of that, I'm sure there's plenty more opportunities where that came from. Tata Guevara says, entrepreneurship training by Terrence was a bonus, plus Kieran. It was a surprise. Yes, Kieran and Terrence and the entire team at Summit no less than Mr. John Chang himself. Obviously, they also over-deliver as well. And so we are very proud and very blessed, of course, to have them as a big part of the GrooveAsia team. We cannot thank them enough for all of the continued contribution that they give to us, all because of their, obviously their participation, their activeness inside of GrooveAsia. That's why all of these things are possible. So let's go ahead and thank John, thank Terrence, thank Kieran, thank the entire Summit Asia team. It's because of them that all of this is even possible in the first place. Charo says, #live, the cash flow injection workshop made a great impact, and I learned so much for the 2-day training. I would like to extend a warm thank you to GrooveAsia for organizing an amazing training in sales. Thank you, Charles, for joining us. And of course, we look forward to you implementing a lot of these brand new learned sales strategies with the GrooveAsia team as well. Chanel giving Charles a little thumbs up. Queen Bee's doing this exact same thing. Lenny is saying, yes, that's true. Simon Terrence's training is really brain cracking. It benefits me a lot, in Karen's training too. Both of them are geniuses and matter of their craft. Yes, absolutely. And that is why I'm sure John has them on his team as well, right? Christian is saying the one and only Simon. I wish I were, but I think there's actually a lot of Simons out there. There's actually a lot of Simon Leungs out there already as well. I wish I were the only one, because a lot of times, actually, during live trainings and live events, seminars, a lot of hosts and MCs say, let's welcome the one, the only Simon Leung. But when you do a Google search, when you do a search on YouTube, you will actually find that there's actually a lot of Simon Leungs out there. There's a photographer, there's graphic designers, there's teachers. The Microsoft vice president, did you know, is also named Simon Leung. And there's actually a lot of actors in Cantonese. We call them Kelefe. These wannabe actors, these wannabe singers, these wannabe celebrities, basically people who are nobody, but they want to be famous. We call them Kelefe, and there's a whole bunch of people with that name as well. But I appreciate the sentiment, at least right here in GrooveAsia, at least for the time being at Groove, I am the one and the only, okay? Until the next Simon Leung comes up, in which case we're gonna be fighting to see who gets the name, right? Queen Bee says, #mini, or mini course, if you will, I believe. Yes, Christian got that right, mini course. Charo also says mini course. Helene says mini course. Willie says mini. So yes, I'm sure we're all very excited about the mini course that is coming up very soon. Okay, Jim and John is saying, love this. I lost my spot once again. There it is. Chester says, I want that red GrooveAsia shirt. I think Mr. Nicholas will be the first and most excited person to let you know exactly, Mr. Chester, exactly where it is that you can get it. So I'll let Mr. Nicholas have that honor. Tata Corvera also says, Simon, looking good in your red shirt. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Ha ha ha. Next time. I think that's like in response to the eyes closing picture, right? Yes. Thank you very much. And I think Chester may have been guilty of doing the exact same thing. I don't remember if it was Chester or somebody else, but multiple other people also did the exact same thing. So just let you know, all right, just FYI, a PSA, public service announcement. Please do not post pictures with me with my eyes closed. Andre, Jivan just says hello to John. Andre says late, but #live. Yes, you are. For those of you who joined us late, by the way, feel free to watch the replay right after this live is over. Wherever it is that you're watching us right now, you will be able to watch us live. I think Chester was right in terms of allocating an hour or two now just to respond to all these comments, just because we're all very active now. But thank you very much. You are absolutely right, Chester. And we have a lot of really great people also join us now. Donna says, love the shirt. George says, #live. And then Lenny also says, yes, Mr. Grant is also awesome. Gives me some internalization and realization in life. Awesome and meaningful weekend for me. I can't thank the leaders of this community enough. Well, you can thank us by implementing and actually executing everything that you have learned, especially contributing that all to the GrooveAsia community, getting more people to join us. That will be our reward when you demonstrate that you can deliver results for yourself and for other people. That is all the things that we need. Okay, so thank you very much, Lenny, for your comments And of course, we also want to thank you in advance for all of the results that you will deliver to us. And speaking of delivery of results, Chanel says over deliver. Charles also says over deliver. Yes, we always over deliver. George says GrooveAsia, always providing lots of information and pearls of wisdom. We also have another Facebook user saying #live. Yes, all these were too great. Gerda or Gerda, let me know exactly how it is that we should be pronouncing your name, but she says thanks, it was a great training, my mind is very busy at the moment. Good, keep that mind moving, because that's how we're gonna improve. Chanel says, I said wow for the sales team news, thank you very much for that clarification. And yes, I believe we figured that out as well. Very, very exciting. Hopefully, Chanel, you will be a big part of that as well. #live, the one and only GrooveAsia. Simon, yes. For now, I am the one and only, but soon might not be anymore. Cha says, my former boss dad is Simon Leung too. My boss name is Andy from Hong Kong, but grew up in Aussie. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, so that proves that I'm not the one and only, but eventually, maybe, who knows, your former boss's dad might want to join us right here in the GrooveAsia community just because he sees that it would be a bloody shame not to, right? It would be anybody's loss not to join our community. So I welcome anybody, all the Simon Leungs out there, all the Andys, all the Cha Santiagos out there, and all of the Nicholases out there as well. Everybody is welcome to join us right here inside of our community. So we absolutely want to make sure that we open up our hands and make sure that we welcome in open arms all of them when they have the opportunity to do so. GrooveAsia's training, Nicholas says under promise, over deliver. That is us right here at #GrooveAsia. And then Gerda says, you pronounced it good, thanks. Actually, I pronounced it twice. Once was Gerda and the other time was Gerda. Probably not Gerda, right? Probably Gerda, right? So let us know if that was right. I'm gonna vote for Gerda. Maybe at this point in time, let me know if that was the correct pronunciation. But with that, I want to thank all of you for your time here today. I know that your time is precious and so are your weekends. So let's not waste any more time. The first one, thank you for that clarification. Let's not waste any more time for you, because now is the time to be taking action for all of us. Now is the time for us to execute on whatever it is that we need to do. So once again, if you have not yet had the opportunity to join us, okay, GrooveAsia.cm/sponsored is where you should go in order for you to find the invitation to the next event. And also, if you want to promote this event and you want to make sure that you get credit for it, go to GrooveAsia.cm/JV. Okay, once again, that's GrooveAsia.cm/JV. You will see under the links section, all right, your affiliate links, your affiliate link for the sponsored event. Use that link to share this to as many people as possible, because now is the absolute best time for you to be taking action. Okay, for those of you who are with us, #take action. If you're going to be sharing this, #take action. If you're going to be executing, and make sure that you share this with as many people as you can so that we can invite as many people as we can and change as many lives as possible. Give us a #take action right now into the actual comment itself, so that we know that you're excited. Before we do that, and before we let you go, one last reminder that yes, we do have this brand new sales team that is now available. And as you can see, it has been posted probably, wow, about 20 minutes ago now, okay? So with that, go there right now. If you did attend our event, you want to be a part of our sales team, read up on what you're supposed to do and leave a comment right over here. Answer the question, okay? Leave a comment and we will be more than excited to welcome you into our sales team. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all that I have for you right now. And so with all of that, on behalf of the entire Groove and GrooveAsia community and myself, I want to thank you for your time right here today. Take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And yes, we will see you as always on the inside. Cheers, folks. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you during the week.
You gotta get into the groove.